And you can look at this however you want, and I suppose it's again that generational thing. I've only played Andromeda once, so I can't speak for it. I remember what I remember, and I didn't connect with it much, if I'm brutally honest.
Launching probe.
Because to me, Mass Effect is these characters in the Milky Way. We fought so hard through 3 games, through hundreds of hours, well, for some of us, even thousands of hours each game. To a certain outcome. We experienced each ending of each game. We tried to do things differently. We've explored the story from every angle. And then you go, actually, we're gonna forget about all that. We're gonna do something else. You could argue that that is not The Last Jedi. Force Awakens. 100%, oh, we've done it. You could argue that's Force Awakens, or you could argue that that's Phantom Menace. And this is familiar. You know elements of this. Actually, Andromeda is The Force Awakens. I'm thinking just time period. That works better than... Yeah, Andromeda is The Force Awakens. Oh god, what's Mass Effect 5 gonna be? Is it gonna be Andor? Well, it can't be Andor, time frame wise. But is it gonna be the quality of Andor and the greatest thing that Star Wars have made in decades? Or is it gonna be The Rise of Skywalker? Let's not think about that. Playing these games again, and I'm playing them for you on this channel. I'm getting a lot out of these, and I wanted to play these on the channel. I want to play these because there is another game coming. That's why we know so little about the new game. I want to be positive, and that's why I'm replaying these, because I want to remember the story, and I want to remember what makes Mass Effect special. And I'm getting so much out of it. I'm getting so much enjoyment out of it. And I hope that you guys are enjoying it too. And I hope that you guys are seeing me play this and my excitement for Mass Effect 5. I call it Mass Effect 5. I don't know what it's going to be called. You can argue it's going to be Mass Effect 4. It isn't. There's 4 Mass Effect games. And Andromeda is clearly being brought in to some element of the story with the new one. Mass Effect 5, it's either going to be exceptional and it hits that level, or it's going to fall so far from what the fans want that it cripples BioWare as a studio. That's the expectation on Mass Effect 5. Not from me, because I will play it. They already have my money. I will buy it and I will play it. If it's horrible, I'll slate it, but I will still buy it and I'll play it all the way through, maybe even twice, to get the fuller idea of whatever they're doing. Who knows? We will definitely be playing it on the channel. But if they don't get it right, and if they alienate the fans again, and undo all the good work that this Legendary Edition has brought the community back together in, and BioWare celebrate N7 Day phenomenally well. They do so much that one day, N7 Day, is such a celebration of Mass Effect and the wider community, and BioWare very much make it about the wider community. If they do not hit Mass Effect 5 out the park, they could lose that. If they do it so badly, they could lose so much. And that's the pressure, and that's why I don't want them to rush it. I want them to take the time. I don't need to know anything about it, as long as you're working on it and you are putting everything into making it a complete Mass Effect story and a complete polished game. Because if it launches with bugs, you'll alienate the people who are mildly interested. But if it's broken and the story doesn't work, and the story takes away from the legacy of the trilogy, you're done. Nobody will buy a Mass Effect game again. You've already burnt the franchise with Mass Effect 3's ending. You further burnt the franchise with Andromeda. And I'm fully expecting that we'll play it when we get to it, and we'll enjoy it, and it will be what it will be. I don't remember it being a bad gameplay experience, I just remember the story being lax. But if for a third time they fumble this license, it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty. And speaking of not pretty, let's go to Omega. I like Omega. It's a cool place. This is the Wild West of Mass Effect. I don't know when the Normandy started to sound like an F1 car though. I guess we're taking these two. No weapons, nobody to level up. But going in armour as well.
Welcome to Omega. You're new here, aren't you? I can always tell. Allow me to... Oh, hello, Mocklin. I was just...
Leave, Fargate, now.
Oh, of course, Mocklin. Whatever she wants.
Blasted scavengers. Welcome to Omega, Shepard.
You know who I am?
Of course. We had you tagged the moment you entered the Terminus systems. You're not as subtle as you think. Arya wants to know what brings a dead Spectre to Omega. I suggest you go to Afterlife now and present yourself.
I'll keep that in mind.
That was the wrong option.
Now.
I'm receiving quarantine warnings about the slums where Dr. Morton Solus runs the clinic. Anticipate resistance at the transport station. I have also accessed messages between mercenary groups regarding plans to deal with the Archangel. There's a recruiting station at Afterlife that may have information on him.
Good to know. I wanted the antagonize option because I have no care for Batarians and I have no care for whatever's going on here. I love the design of this, but I have questions. Doesn't matter anyway, we're not going to get answers. It's Zahid.
Shut it.
Please. You have to help me.
No one said you could talk, jackass.
You Zaid Masani?
Yeah, that's me. You must be Commander Shepard. Hey, we have a galaxy to save.
I assume you've been briefed?
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me everything I needed to know.
I assume you've
No,
been
for
briefed?
God's sake.
I've done my homework. Cerberus sent me
That didn't
everything
happen.
I needed to know.
I caught the wrong thing.
My contacts told me we're picking up one man, not two.
Batarian delinquent. Pissed off someone rich enough to hire me to go after him. And for my bring him in alive rates even.
Please. I didn't do it.
I said shut it. Tried to lead me on a chase all over the systems. He should have known better. These people always run to Omega.
What's your relationship with Cerberus?
Easy. Cerberus is paying me a lot of money to help you on your mission. That's the long and short.
Not many mercs would take a suicide mission for the pay.
Most mercs don't get an offer like the one Cerberus sent me. This mission doesn't sound like good business, but your elusive man can move a lot of credits.
Good to have you, Zaid. We have a lot to do.
That's what they tell me. I assume the elusive man told you about our arrangement.
No. I guess he decided to leave that information out of the dossier.
Good thing I asked. Picked up a mission a little while back, just before I signed on with Cerberus. Thought you might be interested. You heard the name Vito Santiago? He's the head of the Blue Suns. Runs the whole organization. Seems he recently captured an Eldfell Ashland refinery on Zoya, and is using their workers for slave labor. The company wants it dealt with.
We can do that.
I'll make sure we get that done.
Good. Get it out of the way so we can concentrate on being big goddamn heroes.
You've seen Firefly.
I better turn this thing in before it starts to stink. I'll be locked and loaded next time you're ready to get some killing done.
So, we're not for Mercs, but he's only with Cerberus for the money, so we can earn his trust. He has no ties, like Miranda and Jacob do. Remember the Citadel, where it was all clean and nice and everything functioned and the Keepers made sure that everything worked? One of the first things you see in Omega is a low power warning. It's just completely different. This is Blade Runner. This is Blade Runner's LA in 2019 compared to the Citadel, which is... I guess the Citadel would be Star Trek, wouldn't it? And the sleek design of Starfleet headquarters. And the conglomerate of aliens and allies, and this is just some backwater asteroid that nobody cares about. We still have the little talkie points, which I really like, because again it gives you these little moments with the crew that just 95% of the crew are fantastic in every one of these games.
Omega, what a piss hole. At least it keeps you on your toes. I've had to come here on business before. I feel like I need a shower afterward, in addition to normal decontamination.
She's not a fan then. We need to get modding. We also need to go and see a certain overlord, but she can wait. Aria to log. Their news is more about piracy and the failure of the Alliance than anything positive.
The Destiny Ascension has completed its 20-colony victory cruise. Council members aboard thanked human Alliance soldiers for their efforts in repelling Saren's invasion 2 years ago.
I love these little news bits.
Was voted this year's hottest wedding location. Under Admiral Hackett's orders, money raised from wedding fees goes to funds for Alliance veterans.
That's good. That's nice. Ken.
Hello there. Might I interest you in some salvage tech? Every credit goes toward a ticket to get me off this forsaken rock.
I buy a lot of parts and equipment. Maybe we can make an arrangement.
Well, you seem like a decent person, but you can't breathe a word of it to Harrod.
Of course.
Then we have a deal. Maybe I'll at least sell something to you.
What brought a nice kid like you to
I like a discount.
My pilgrimage. What money I had got stolen within a few days, so I decided to sell salvage parts. You can see how that turned out. Harrod's forcing me to sell high, and I can't even afford a ticket off this station.
Why does Harrod control your prices?
Harrod made me swear not to undercut it, no matter what. He was here first, so it's his right.
Hey, cold
no
coffee.
one will buy from me when he's so much cheaper. I can't save enough money for a ticket off the station.
I could go talk to Harrod for you. Get him to ease up.
I won't stop you. If you can convince him to lay off, maybe I'll get off this station after all. His shop's up the ramp, near where Marsh sells his goods. Anything you can do will be much appreciated.
I have to go.
Please check with my kiosk to see what I have for sale. And thank you.
So there's a lot of stuff that I want, and I don't have all the credits. Heavy ammo, 25,000. I mean, we've got a little bit. We've got almost 200,000. But the T6 couplings we need, and they're cheap, so we'll have them. I really want the skin weave because that gives Shepard extra HP, but it's so expensive. Shotgun damage is nice, but I can't use shotguns. Matlock is beautiful. I can't use assault rifles. Geth plasma shotgun is a lot of fun. I don't use shotguns, so there's no point in me buying it. That's the one I want. I just don't have the money for it. They're all expensive. Shisk.
Human, tell Captain Gavon we not kill anyone today.
I don't know a Captain Gavon. Why would I tell him anything?
Not trust you. Tell Gavon we know his tricks. We not kill anyone today.
There seem to be a lot of Vorcha on Omega.
Go away. Talk too much. Gavon's thugs get no more. We leave.
Good talking to you.
No more talk. We know Gavon's tricks. We leave.
Vorcha. Vorcha are cool. They're creepy, but they're cool. This leads to Afterlife, right? Yeah, so this isn't the way we want to go. Like I said, we'll go to Afterlife, and we have to. But we'll go when we're ready.
This place. How can these people be left to rot like this?
You don't understand, or you don't want to?
Doesn't really matter.
No. Omega has worked this way for a very long time. No one's changing it now.
Ready to give it all up and go into hiding in the abyss? Don't. Alinok's security and enforcement is looking for experienced, assertive individuals to carry out highly lucrative operations within Citadel space. Travel the galaxy and help conquer it, one piece at a time.
Interesting.
I might have something here for humans. Not much.
You might snare a few tourists with these prices, but I'm not giving you a single credit.
Sure, you can find things cheaper if you're willing to risk black market.
Well, you and I could do business if you just charge what this crap is worth.
Fine. I'll give you the uppity human discount. And that's all you're getting.
Got a discount though. So you can collect ships as well, which is cool. Adult magazines. The titillating alien magazine 4X. And the Blood Dragon armor. If you've been playing, or you've been watching me playing Dragon Age Origins, you will recognize this. Storm speed I've never really built into. I wouldn't mind that at some point. Definitely want that at some point, but I can't use sniper rifles. I don't like any helmet that the look doesn't work for me. Reducing the delay before shield starts regenerating is nice, but the look doesn't work for me, and I've already decided which helmet we're going to have regardless. I can't remember where we get it, but it's... Oh, it's Harrow. But I have a certain build in mind that boosts headshot damage, I think it is.
Tentatively excited. Welcome, human. What can I get for you?
So, here's a question. What hole is that cigar in? And how does it work? Hold on. That was, I think it's a Commander Hannah Shepard. That's Shepard's mom, who we spoke to in the last game. She turned down an Admiralty star, calling it a ploy, basically calling the Alliance out. And Yeah. She wants to honour her son's legacy. They said child because you can be either. That's a really interesting little news bit. Complete throwaway line. It's really interesting. It's so good. Like the background, the world building is so good. Let's talk about the Quarian.
Tell me about your deal with the Quarian over there.
Suspicious. If I had made such a deal, I would certainly not be inclined to discuss it.
That cigar isn't even
Accusatory,
attached.
I don't understand how it is any concern of yours.
What if you and I make a deal? You let him set his own prices, and I won't break your legs.
With barely contained tail, you drive a hard bargain, human.
I haven't even started.
Resignation. Very well.
That was easy.
I will release the Quarian from his promise. Conciliatory. To show there is no ill will, I offer you a discount on my own wares.
It's very kind of you.
What kinds of things do you sell here?
Friendly, salvaged parts. All kinds. Mostly legitimate.
Mostly?
With pride, my prices are the lowest anywhere on the station. You won't find salvage cheaper than mine.
I have things to do.
Courteously, have a fine day. Take a look at my kiosk if you want to buy anything.
This is another minor time-saving sort of quality of life thing. You can talk to the shopkeepers and you get conversations like we've just had, or you can just check that's what I want. I love the Kawashi visor. Boosts headshot damage by 10%, and it looks cool. I just love it, so I'm buying that. That's less than... yeah, we've got the discount, yeah. Definitely having that. And again, I do... the problem is, I want to buy all this stuff. Because I want to buy it all. And we will, but we'll come back to Omega to buy the stuff that I can't use right now. That again reduces the delay from shields. I'm not building into that, and again, I've played this game so many times, I have just a set look for my Shepherd. And we'll get there. Doubles the time for hacking. I want it. In fact, we're going to buy that. But hacking doesn't seem to be as prominent as it was previously, so this feels like a bit of a waste for the price.
Use this.
But we're going to have it. Terminus armor, was it DLC? Or was it a pre-order bonus or something? It's just a full-blown armor kit. I'm not against it, but I like to personally tailor each piece of the armor, and it's not N7 armor. Shepard has to wear N7 armor. It was a different character, cool. It's a cool Tron-style looking piece of armor. And it's nice stats, like storm speed is okay. That's when you're running, you're charging things. 15% of shields is nice, and 10% reserve ammo is nice. But I'd rather tailor my armor individually. And how much is that? That's less than 5. The Black Storm, it creates a singularity projector, and it's nice, but I kind of like the grenade launcher. But again, I have no problems coming back and buying all this stuff. Let's go talk to Ken. He's down here. And this is all really just a delaying tactic for Arya. Because I am not being forced into... I'm not being forced into talking to her first thing. I am asserting some dominance.
You spoke to Harry. Thank you so much. At this rate, I'll be off the station in no time.
Do we just pay for him? Pilgrimage. The Quarian Pilgrimage is about learning, adapting, improving. If I just give him money, that is it's not really what the pilgrimage is about, and Shepard would know that.
Take care of yourself.
You too.
Maybe we can we come back and talk to him. Do I buy the heavy weapon ammo? could buy the health weave. In all honesty, I could buy all of these. I can't use that gun, I can't use that gun. And I can buy them. I actually can't afford all of them. No, I can't afford all of them. But I could buy them, but it's not going to do anything until we've got mod in. So let's just hold off, get some more money and get mod in.
Some people demand that something be done. Mostly those whose loved ones live in the slums. Solarian researcher Morden Solis thinks he has the answer, but he's wasting his time.
Why is he wasting his time? I'm getting quite a bit of hate for, that's a dead body. God. I'm getting quite a lot of hate from Morden over this radio station. Okay, so this is the lower part in Afterlife. This isn't the VIP area. There's mercs, you can see mercs dotted around. There's a few people, there's people dancing. Shepard loves to dance. It's basically where I learn all my dance moves. Can we keep dancing? Dance, monkey, dance! I think it's the same moves from Knights of the Old Republic, when your character learns a dance routine with a Twi'lek. Yeah, we're not really dancing there, are we? How about a drink? We've been dead for 2 years, we may as well have a drink, right? I died.
Further reparations to humans whose ancestors died.
Say something, Commander.
Maybe I didn't.
How much did I drink?
1 drink. That's all it takes. Racist Batarian bastard. Looks like you broke the first rule of Omega. Don't order a drink at Afterlife if you're human.
Humans aren't welcome at Afterlife?
I'm guessing that's the cybernetic enhancements that I now have that kept me alive.
About a bunch of Batarians that died a while back. No one does a thing about it, though. Humans ain't exactly held in high regard around here.
Obviously not.
That bartender tried to poison me?
Tried is the word. As far as I know, you're the first human to survive it. Me and my friend Jake went there to celebrate our new shipping business. He got real drunk. And an hour later, he was puking blood.
I think I'll go give that bartender a taste of his own medicine.
He won't be expecting you. That's for sure. Give that Batarian bastard what he deserves.
I think we will. No need to get so excited about it. Right. Nobody tries to kill me and gets away with it. I guess Shepard's got a strong constitution. Remember me?
Do I know you? No, humans all look the same. Here, have a drink on the house. But you drank? You shouldn't get. Wait, you don't want me to.
Now, drink it.
No, you can't.
Drink it, or I'll blind you one eye at a time.
Nobody fucks the Shepherd. Nobody.
Bastards deserve what he got.
Glad you agree.
I got a mate and a ship. I only brought one of them with me to Omega.
I like that guy. Like I said, this is a darker Shepard. He's jaded by what's happened. He's put a lot of it to bed with the Normandy visit. What are you doing here?
Commander Shepard? Is that you? I'd heard you were dead. I'm...